Shahrukh, it's such a pleasure to see you here. And of course, you received the Crystal Award last night. It's a big honor. What did it mean personally for you? Because, of course, you've received many awards from around the world. You've been praised for all your work in your career so far. But what did last night mean for you?
To be honest, I've always maintained this, and I think a lot of people, and I'm being very honest about it, I love awards. Like I mentioned even last night, movie stars are meant to be narcissists. And we're supposed to be self-obsessed. And when we do a job, a film, or an act, you want to have the biggest award. And I'm, as a matter of fact, if I may say so, rather greedy for them. But having done this work, what I was doing, I had no idea, to be really honest, that awards like this exist. When you're doing... See, what I do as an actor is what I do, and it's good. And I always think it's the best, and I deserve the award. And when I don't get it, I believe maybe the guys didn't understand the amazing art form that I portrayed at that time. But for something like this, I'm not saying it with modesty, it's truly undeserving. Because, when I started working towards this actually 4 or 5 years ago, the foundation came in about 2.5, 3 years back, because we needed to regularize it. When I was working with these women, I went in with the concept of a huge amount of, how you are not narcissistically compassionate, that I'm doing a good thing, I need to do this. And that's how most people start, I think, or at least I did. And then I realized, being with them, that they didn't need any empathy. They're very brave on their own. They didn't need any charity. They just want a certain sense of solidarity. They just want you to be with them. And they don't need another definition, which we are only too eager as a society to keep giving women one after the other. When I say women in this case, because 85% of the people, acid attack victims, are women. And I just started feeling that they're doing much more for me. After being in a profession where beauty is really looked up to and loved, and we're surrounded by it, and we are all the time talking about it, from the smallest of things to the biggest things, how beautiful this is, how beautiful that is, how pretty films are. And then suddenly on this world where that beauty has been stolen away from you, and they don't need anything but just to be able to define themselves for themselves. So when I get this award, it actually is the first time in my whole career that I've gotten an award for somebody else's work, somebody else's courage, somebody else's great thoughts, and I genuinely believe that. I'm not saying it out of modesty. So it's really nice that I'm here, also meeting so many people who have a similar strain of thought as I have, on much larger scales in terms of setting up foundations. That's something I don't know how to regularize as yet. So I'm here to learn, and I was very, very humble, and I'm extremely grateful for the award, and especially to Mrs. Schwab for holding it for so long while I gave a long speech. She's so petite and sweet, and she's holding that award. And I asked her, is it heavy? She said, no, it's not. It's all right.